About the cover image of Death in Venice by Thomas Mann. The Death of Sardanapalus by Eugene Delacroix.
This painting depicts the death of the Assyrian king Sardanapalus, who, faced with defeat in battle, chooses to die in a grand act of self-immolation, taking his concubines, animals, and possessions with him to the afterlife. The painting is known for its lush colors, dramatic composition, and its depiction of a powerful figure facing his own mortality.
Like Death in Venice, The Death of Sardanapalus deals with themes of beauty, mortality, and decadence. Both works explore the idea of aesthetic beauty as a force that can inspire and elevate, but also as a dangerous and ultimately destructive force. The painting's opulence and grandeur can be seen as a metaphor for the sensual and aesthetic pleasures that ultimately lead to the downfall of man's protagonist, Gustav von Aschenbach.
Thomas Mann was a German author and intellectual whose writings had a profound impact on the literary and intellectual landscape of the 20th century. Throughout his life, Mann was deeply engaged with questions of literature, philosophy, and the human condition, and his writings reflect a complex and nuanced understanding of the world and its complexities.
One of the central themes of Mann's philosophy of literature was the importance of art as a means of exploring the mysteries and complexities of the human experience. For Mann, literature was a way of probing the depths of the human psyche, of illuminating the hidden desires and fears that drive us all. He believed that literature had a unique ability to connect us to our shared humanity, to help us understand the world and our place in it in a way that no other medium could.
At the same time, Mann was deeply aware of the limitations of literature. He recognized that language and words were always imperfect tools for capturing the complexities of the world and the human experience, and he was acutely aware of the dangers of falling into the trap of literary illusion. Mann believed that literature had to be grounded in reality, that it had to engage with the world as it was, rather than retreating into a world of fantasy and abstraction.
Mann's philosophy of literature was deeply informed by his broader philosophical outlook, which was characterized by a profound engagement with the complexities and contradictions of the human condition. He was deeply influenced by the ideas of Nietzsche, Freud, and Schopenhauer, and his writings reflect a deep skepticism about the possibilities of human progress and the limits of reason and rationality.
At the same time, Mann was deeply committed to the idea of the artist as a moral and intellectual leader, someone who could use their creativity and imagination to help guide society towards a better future. He believed that literature had the power to challenge conventional wisdom and to disrupt established hierarchies, and he saw the artist as a figure who could help usher in a new era of human possibility and potential.
The story follows the journey of a renowned author named Gustav von Aschenbach who travels to Venice in search of inspiration for his writing. While there, he becomes obsessed with a young boy named Tadzio, who is staying at the same hotel with his family.
As the days pass, Gustav's infatuation with Tadzio intensifies, and he becomes increasingly detached from reality. Despite the ominous signs around him, including a cholera outbreak, Gustav is unable to tear himself away from Tadzio's beauty and the spell of Venice.
Upon its initial publication in Germany in 1912, Death in Venice was met with mixed reviews. Some critics praised the book for its lyrical prose, its psychological depth, and its exploration of the themes of beauty, desire, and mortality. Others, however, criticized the book for its supposed decadence, its homoerotic themes, and its rejection of traditional moral values.
In a world that is increasingly defined by its superficiality and its obsession with instant gratification, Death in Venice offers a powerful reminder of the enduring importance of beauty, meaning, and transcendence. Through the story of Gustav von Aschenbach, Mann explores the tensions between reason and passion, between the desire for order and the lure of chaos, and between the quest for perfection and the inevitability of decay. In doing so, he offers a powerful meditation on the human condition and the eternal struggle to find meaning and purpose in a world that can often seem cruel and indifferent.
One of the key themes of Death in Venice is the tension between reason and passion. Aschenbach, the protagonist of the novella, is a highly rational and disciplined individual, but his encounter with Tadzio, a young boy he becomes infatuated with, throws his carefully ordered world into chaos. This tension between order and chaos, between discipline and desire, is one that is deeply resonant in our present time. We live in a world that prizes efficiency and productivity above all else, but which also demands constant stimulation and gratification. As such, we are constantly navigating the tension between the rational and the irrational, the ordered and the chaotic, the disciplined and the spontaneous. Death in Venice offers a powerful reminder of the dangers of giving in too fully to our passions, while also acknowledging the importance of beauty and desire in our lives.
Another important theme of Death in Venice is the quest for meaning and transcendence. Aschenbach's journey to Venice is, in part, a search for inspiration and renewal, a quest for the beauty and transcendence that he feels has been missing from his life. This search for meaning and purpose is something that is all too familiar in our present time. In an age of uncertainty and upheaval, many of us are struggling to find a sense of purpose and direction in our lives. Death in Venice offers a powerful reminder that beauty and transcendence can be found in even the most unlikely places, and that the search for meaning and purpose is a quest that is worth pursuing, even in the face of inevitable disappointment and decay.
Finally, Death in Venice is a masterpiece of modernist literature, a work that continues to inspire and challenge readers nearly a century after its initial publication. Its exploration of the human condition, its meditation on the tensions between reason and passion, and its celebration of the power of beauty and transcendence make it a book that is as relevant today as it was when it was first written. For anyone seeking a powerful and thought-provoking meditation on the human experience, Death in Venice is a book that should not be missed.